Chris Brown has the princess complex.
What does that mean?
Now, a lot of niggas don't know what the princess complex is. Now, we're gonna take this to something that is controversial, but it's not controversial. So basically, the princess complex is when a young girl grows up in a family or in the surroundings where every day she gets called a princess, she gets called pretty, she's the prettiest girl in the world, blah, 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 blah.
All that shit. A spoiled bitch, basically.
It's not spoiled. It's not spoiled. Spoiled is different. Spoiled is just when you get what you want, when you cause a fuss about something.
Okay.
The princess complex is when you not only get what you want, but you get the accolades of a pretty person for doing absolutely fucking nothing and just being pretty. Now,
how do you overcome that then? Okay,
no.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The second that the first real motherfucker comes to you and say, "Hey, you ain't that fucking pretty," it's over. Breakdown, Twitter outrage, everything. Now this is my nigga, and I'm not saying that he has this. I'm just saying that here's the trills and the trails of it. I'm just saying, my nigga, if he put out the tweets that I saw, if that was actually him, then yeah, maybe there's a little.
Damn, man. I thought T-Pain was supposed to be Chris Brown's friend. Like, if you really Chris Brown's friend, bro, you're not gonna just talk on no podcast or wherever you was talking to academics at. I wouldn't just be spreading out Chris Brown business like that. He talking about Chris Brown got the princess complex because he compared Chris Brown to being a pretty girl and him getting everything he always wanted until it finally stopped. Now he's like pissed and bitching out, speaking out because he's speaking about Chris Brown a couple weeks ago when he got on, I don't know if he got on Twitter or whatever, but he was talking about when there's controversy, everybody cared, but when there's an album drop, nobody cared. Like, that's what Chris Brown was saying. Like, nobody cared about his music no more. And T-Pain was like, he got a princess complex. At the height of his career, everybody stopped what they was doing to promote Chris Brown singles, albums, all that stuff. Because I never looked at Chris Brown as like a top-selling artist. When I think about top-selling artists, I think about Rihanna, Drake, Kanye West, like even Jay-Z when he dropped an album. But as far as numbers, I never looked at Chris Brown as far as like he's doing this a week. Ever since he came out, even though I never went and looked it up, but I never heard about Chris Brown doing $250,000 a week or $500,000 a week. So for Chris Brown to be upset about sales, and he did about 70,000 the first week, that's pretty decent. But I guess Chris Brown look at himself as a legend. He's supposed to be doing like Drake numbers. But honestly, in this climate, nobody's really doing numbers like that no more. Like even Drake's last album did like less than $250,000 the first week. And he's the biggest rapper in the game. So I guess T-Pain saying for Chris Brown to be in a game this long and not still getting all the recognition, he got a princess complex and he need to humble himself. But still, I feel like T-Pain should have just told that to Chris Brown himself if they are really friends though. But what y'all think about this? Do y'all feel like T-Pain was just telling too much or he kept it real? Y'all let me know in the comment section, boy. Be moots.